Hey guys, it's Beartrapt. I'm here with another Twisted Treeline episode. Uh, since the first video got so much love, I've been playing some more Twisted Treeline, obviously, and something that I've noticed is my build, the normal Summoner's Rift build on Rengar that I like to go, which is very tank oriented. It pales in comparison to a more damage oriented build. Um, Now, when I say this, I mean because Twisted Treeline already favors bruisers so much. You want to build survivable, but you also need the damage because it's a very skirmish heavy map. And with the nerfs to Rengar's Q scaling and his the way his W is nerfed, it makes a lot of sense to build a little bit of damage. I mean, we're gonna talk about a specific item, Blade of the Ruined King, which is absolutely amazing on him. Um, Here, Katarina face checks this bush, and I just go in with her. Uh, Caitlyn is soft, and the objective here is just to chase the carry out of the fight and separate him out, and I'm able to kill him. And then Teemo picks up Trendemir, who is pretty weak early levels, and then the two of us kill Maokai, who's also pretty weak early levels. The enemy team comp definitely was not a level 1 team comp. I mean, they killed Katarina. They burned a lot of summoners on her, and they killed her. But I think Rengar and Teemo are a lot stronger level 1 than Caitlyn and Trendemir. Now, here's the thing about this too. Teemo is easily a ridiculous champion on this map. Because the map is so bruiser heavy, he can really just chew people up, and it's pretty frightening with that how effective that blind is at keeping people from basically just destroying people. I mean, he's squishy. Teemo, don't get me wrong, Teemo's squishy, but his utility from the blind is amazing, and not just that, but his shrooms on a map without wards offer an immense amount of map control because it gives you a lot more vision than you would otherwise have. Here we don't quite get what we want, but we definitely hurt Maokai enough. I think we kill him. Do we kill him? Yeah, we kill him. Yeah, Maokai dies here, which is great. I'm definitely gonna title this video Whirlwind because there's just so much ambushing that happens, and it's one of those games where, and Twisted Treeline is going to be notorious for these sort of games where it's just a lot of action all the time, and I think that the team comps that have strong level 1s will do really well. Right now, the 80 carries and the squishy mages are gonna have a problem. Like AP bruises, like Cho'Gath and Rumble will do fine, but like Cat is gonna die the most in this game, and that's only because she's the squishiest person on our team, and she has a high damage output. So of course the enemy team is gonna focus her. I think I die here. Yeah, I might very well die here. Or they don't engage on me 2v1, but it's regardless. Rengar actually isn't too because you're gonna be building him with a good bit of damage. He isn't too tanky in this game. I mean, sometimes I guess you'll get away with it. No Warmogs kind of sucks. There, Kate just gets picked off again. Like I said, it's such an ambush heavy map that like there's so little farming that goes on. It's mostly just these small skirmishes. And it can swing pretty quickly too. Like I know at some point this game will be tied, at least in kills. I think the most interesting thing I found was just how not how quick the game's pace is, because it's gonna be quick, but just how quickly things can swing. I don't think I get away here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Because Maokai has Twisted Advance at this point. Yeah, and I get Exhausted. Exhaust is also really powerful on this map to deal with the bruisers here. I guess I was ignited because I didn't heal from that at all. But yeah, now I see the game's almost tied, and it's gonna go back and forth like this quite a few times. because we were roaming around and they were killing creeps. I'm only level 2. Um, I'm only level 2, and Teemo's 3, and Cat's 3, and they're 4, 3, and 4. So right now they have a level advantage. And I don't know. It's just sometimes you really just want to move as a group, and then other times you want to get as much farm as you can. I mean, I really thought junglers would be the meta here because of the new jungle, but it's really not, because those creeps are definitely free for all, and as you get higher up in damage items and levels, especially Rengar, he just mows through these things like they're not even camps. So it's not even a question really of it's not even a question really of doing like jungling. It's more so the camps are there, and on occasion we'll do them. Yeah, poor Teemo. Pretty sure I'm gonna make Kate pay for that though, or Cat will. Yeah. Great thing for Rengar on this map is there's quite a bit of brush actually. When I first looked at the map, I didn't really know if there'd be a lot of brush on it, but there, especially on the inside, there is a ton of brush, which makes it a great map for him. It's also a small map, so having your ult available to you, you can't jump over some of the thicker walls, but you can ambush people pretty well. I'm pretty sure I was typing there. Right now, we're ahead by 1 kill and a little bit of gold. Let's talk items. I rushed Tabby here because of Trendemir, and yeah, that's the only conceivable reason to rush Tabby. Trendemir and Caitlyn, because I'm going to be diving onto Caitlyn, and Trendemir is going to be trying to peel me. That's the only conceivable reason to rush Tabby here. I picked up the necklace first because it was a very fast-paced game. As far as oh yeah, twisted advance. I'm dead here, or maybe not. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, you rush Tabby against like Trendemir because it's better than rushing a chain vest. Not only that, but it makes you move faster, and on a map that requires you to be everywhere at once, pretty much, it's good to have some move speed. When it comes to the squishy matchup, Teemo isn't the best squishy in the world, but he will do compared to Kate. And Maokai, he's great. He's a great tank, and he has good disable, but I don't know if he's a great choice for this map. And that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure, because I've lost to a Maokai in this map before, but that was because it was we just got beaten champ select. I think that he's not the best choice on this map. As you can see, I'm going to be building Lord Van Dam's Pillager because Brutalizer is really strong. As opposed to rushing like Triforce and Phage, I like to rush Lord Van Dam's Pillager and Blade of the Ruined King, because Blade of the Ruined King is just so effective on this map, and I think it's a good buy. Mostly because this is what I say when I say it's bruiser oriented. Anything that's gonna build a brutalizer is gonna do well on this map. Assuming that they don't have Teemo against them, because Teemo, anything that builds a brutalizer, Teemo usually had counters. And I was pretty happy to have Teemo on my team, because I've lost 2 games because Teemo wasn't on my team, and that's just miserable to lose to Teemo. As you can see, we're starting to get little pockets of vision from Teemo, which is obviously why you bring him. I mean, I don't think Teemo's a great champion on Summoner's Rift, but I think he is a fantastic champion on Twisted Treeline, simply because of his disable and the vision he gives on the map. Like just having that, it's damage too. I don't play Teemo. I'm one of those guys who hates Teemo, but still. Here I pop my ult because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get killed, but it gives me the ferocity to zero Caitlyn instantly, and they don't even want to chase me because they assume Teemo's there. I can't really defend the altar because if I do, I'll die to both of them, but I do kill their carry. and that's the sort of that's the sort of ambushing you can do with his ultimate on this map. I mean, the nerfs kind of suck. I had to switch out. I used to run a weird page with him. I used to run one move speed quint, two AD quints, AD and armor pen, max, armor seals, and CDR blues. Now I just run AD quints, AD reds, armor yellows, and magic resist per level blues, because that, I mean, and it's kind of sad that the state of the game is such that that's the runes that you run on guys like this. I would much prefer to have be able to run CDR blues and not have to suffer from it, but there really isn't much to be done about it. That's just how the game is right now. I'm really looking forward to the season 3 changes. I really don't think he's gonna fall out of favor as a jungler, because I really think he's a good jungler, especially early game. I don't know how good he's going to be clearing, because his first clear on Summoner's Rift is already pretty terrible. Then again, I've been starting red, and Stonewall playing Platinum Rengar said that the CDR really helps those start blue. So I'm going to start doing that as soon as I get a chance with my next game. And I really can't get over this map control, all the shrooms, and just how well we can control where they are and the engages we want to get into. Between my ultimate allowing me to see them in the fog of war, and Teemo having shrooms, it's a really effective map control. Let me speed this up just a bit. I wish there was a option between single time and double time. Here we pretty much just take that altar from them. Double altars gives a pretty nice buff. It gives you 4 damage, 4 gold per kill on minions and champions. It gives you 10% attack damage and 10% ability power, and that's great, because it makes your whole team stronger, and it's an objective that works really well. Eat a Kate bullet there for Katarina. It's an objective that makes the ambushing part of the game. That was a mistake. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, I think Teemo saves my life by blinding Trendemir there, which is great, because if not for that, I probably would have died. The Blade of the Ruined King builds out of a Bilgewater Cutlass, and the sustain from the Vamp Scepter is actually pretty good on this map. Teemo picks up a kill on Maokai there. It's pretty good on this map, and it's also just, I mean, the Blade of the Ruined King is a great item. It's not DFG for AD characters, but it's a really good item to add to your burst. And when you're a bruiser, I mean, normally on Rengar you rush the Triforce for damage, but it's a really effective item for damage on him. The brush in comparison to the altars is fantastic for Rengar 2, because you can literally sit in that brush and jump over that little divider wall into the altar if you need to. Of course, I'm running 921 here, because there's no sense in running 21-9 on him. So that engage there really wasn't to kill Trendemir so much as keep him as occupied as possible, so that my teammates could realize that I wanted to push this turret. We push the turret and we kill Maokai, but we lose Teemo from a Kate bullet that I couldn't quite jump in front of. And we get the altar there, and we're gonna try and push again, because I think early towers here, because it's not a game mode meant to take forever. Early towers are always good. And we pick up a next tower there, and Trendemir, hi. And he doesn't want to engage, because he'll get pretty much shredded if he does. I go back, and I am able to pick up the Blade of the Ruined King, finish a Brutalizer. I'm going to sit on that health crystal a little bit, because that needs to become a Hat of Gold. Because we were doing so well, and by well I mean I was doing pretty well, I decided to rush the Brutalizer as opposed to getting the Hat of Gold early. You can do both. Um, yeah, Treeline gets away there because of his ult. Let's talk about the Blade of the Ruined King. Blade of the Ruined King is amazing. It's 40 attack damage and 10% lifesteal. And then it creates a burn effect on a target. They deal 4% of the target's current health as magic damage and heals you for half the amount. So, think about it. Tanky bruisers are going to just get eaten alive by this. And that's why it's a fantastic item to build. Then the active drains the target champion, dealing 150 physical damage and some of your attack damage on top of that. And it heals you for the same amount. And then, you steal 30% of their movement speed from it too, which is great against faster champions. It lets you chase down and catch enemies pretty easily, and it also, it's just a great active. It adds to your burst. I mean, I think it's a fantastic item. And I just went back and I picked up the other item I wanted to talk about, which is Lord Van Dam's Pillager. It's 40 attack damage and 350 health, but it also is it's a Brutalizer too. They consider this an AD cast item, but I really like it on Rengar too, simply because it gives you a reason to build a Brutalizer. It's 10% CDR, which is great on him, 25 armor pen, which is great when you take into account the fact that you're going to get some armor pen from the necklace, and 10% spell vamp. I really haven't been paying attention so much to see if the spell vamp works with his W. Yeah, Treeline is going to die here, because we definitely dive for that. But I haven't really seen it. Here I'm going to get baited by Caitlyn, and I'm going to die. Cat actually takes a bullet for me there, and I die later, but we pick up a double kill for Teemo. So I die. Cat ate that ult for me, but I still died, which is kind of bad, but it's not terrible. Let's see. Pick up a Giant's Belt here, just for some more health. I wasn't sure what I was going to build it into. Probably a Frozen Mallet, because I didn't think this was going to be a Triforce game, because I was building so much other damage. So, while, Sheen is great and all, but I just figured I'd build a Frozen Mallet just to keep people from escaping, because that plus the Blade of the Ruined King would be a lot of slow. Yeah, at this point we're sitting pretty. We're up a couple kills. We're up in gold by a good margin, and we're winning in towers. I really think that early push is important, because if you don't early push, it's a lot harder to just control the game. Here I'm getting focused, and I pop my ult and instantly jump to Kate and kill her, and my team cleans up. I mean, I got a couple assists there, and I kind of left Cat to get focused, but I needed to get on the carry, because if not, she would have killed everybody anyway, and they surrender here. Yeah, so I mean, a little quick game, lots of action. In summary, with Rengar, I'm still looking at a bunch of builds for him on this map, but definitely rush Blade of the Ruined King, a Brutalizer, build into Van Dam's, your Tooth if you're doing well, and you can do Frozen Mallet or Triforce after that. And for defensive items, obviously you got Spirit's Visage early, if it's a heavy AP Bruiser comp, or you want to do... the Warmog's on here, which is like the Blood Mail, isn't very good. I wouldn't go that. So I would say Mallet for survivability, because it also gives you a little bit of damage. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm going to be doing this today, and then I'm going to have a clip tomorrow. Thanks for the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thanks for always the current subscribers, all the ones who have been with me for a while. I'm hoping to try and do a giveaway on the channel very soon. There'll be a video on that probably as soon as I finish the Tumblr giveaway. I'm giving away a couple skin cards on Tumblr, Riot Graves and Arcade Sona. If you want to get in on that, there's a couple days to the deadline. Just hit me up on my blog. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode.